A Casual Take with your boy Steven Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. I'm in the polo. I'm in the hotel room. I'm about ready to leave to my internship real soon. I got to check out of this hotel, but I want to get this take off about JJ Redick before I go. Nothing is more important for a coach with many doubters than that introductory press conference. You sit in front of the media, pretty much fighting for your job before it starts. Like, remember, first impressions are always a big deal, right? Remember Nick Sirianni's? Like, he was crying. Like, has he even fully recovered from that yet? So for JJ, after listening to his yesterday with the weight of the Lakers' job on his shoulders, I consider it a big win for him. I mean, the letting the F-bombs fly, it just goes to show you how serious this is for JJ. It isn't some gimmick to him like y'all are making it out to be. JJ really wants this job. And I always say this about him. Just listen to how he talks and consumes the game if you're worried about JJ. Because if you do, it sounds like he truly believes that his destiny in life is to be an NBA coach. Not just anyone, a great one that wins championships and gets the most out of his players. And everyone laughed at the Lakers seeing the next Pat Riley, Kerr, or Spo in him. But I left that press conference yesterday saying, I kind of see it. I'm not saying that he's going to end up being on the Riley, Kerr, Spo Hall of Fame level, win a minimum 2 championships, run dynasties. But the young, sharp, brilliant basketball mind who is a fierce competitor, ready to take the world by storm, I see that in JJ. Like, I was on Players' Choice the other day. Shout out to the guys at Players' Choice. They had me on the Friday show. That's why I didn't have a show on here to talk about the Redick hire. And me and my guy, Big Ox Bob, we were talking about how, the Charlotte job, Washington job could have been open for JJ, and Pistons were interested in him. And maybe he should start his NBA coaching career there with his zero experience, only coaching 10-year-olds instead of the highly intense, pressurized championship or bust Lakers job. But we were talking about how JJ would not have settled for a Charlotte or Washington. He takes the Lakers job, no doubt about it. Doesn't even bat an eye the other ones because JJ is a guy who doesn't run from challenges. I mean, we've seen that throughout his entire career, accepting the villain role at Duke for 4 years and then fighting to stay in the National Basketball Association for 15 long years on winning teams, and then working his way up shortly after for just about 3 years from a podcast all the way up to calling the NBA Finals. JJ is psycho about basketball. He lives, sleeps, breathes, eats basketball. This is everything for him. I mean, he spent the last year, he said it during the press conference, talking to head coaches, GMs, making relationships about players so he can one day prepare himself for this head coaching role. Like, JJ is so psycho. Do you guys see the ESPN commercial that's now trending because of this JJ Redick hire? JJ, he's on this whiteboard going crazy with a marker and just drawing up all these actions. And Malika Andrews, and I think it's Jake from State Farm, they walk in on him, and he's like going all crazy talking about, the Pythagorean theorem is like the pick and roll and stuff like that. And he's got this coffee. He's talking to this coffee pot. He's like so hooked on caffeine because basketball makes JJ go crazy. You hear JJ talk, he thinks he's smarter than everyone. JJ wants to beat you in a debate. JJ wants to talk basketball, consume, constantly get smarter. That's my head coach, guys. I'm excited. This isn't a Darvin Ham. Honestly, anything better than Darvin Ham. But JJ always wanting to consume basketball. He's not a my way or a highway guy when it comes to, okay, if I'm wrong, if it's not working here, although I think I'm really smart, I can adapt. And he preached about his adaptability to the Lakers during the interviews and to us at the press conference. Something that Darvin Ham wasn't really good at was adaptability. And he also preached buy-in, which has me really excited because Darvin Ham was not adapting his starting lineups, and Darvin Ham couldn't get his team to buy in on stretches of the season, which really cost them. And that's where JJ is. I think this JJ Redick thing could be a boom or bust. It can either be the best thing in the world, where they have a young, great, powerful Steve Kerr, Pat Riley type head coach who's really smart and takes the Lakers offense to a next level, or his experience gets the best of him, and this could be the worst thing in the world. I really don't see no in between where Redick's this mid-head coach. But so far, the most important thing for a head coach is that introductory press conference. Can you, because we don't interview head coaches. So our first kind of interview is up in front of the media. Can you sit up there, have the whole media full court press you about your job and not fumble the mic and talk about your plans for this team and accept all criticisms that are coming towards your job? And I thought JJ Redick with the F-bombs and set a great first impression to kind of win Lakers land over. There's still some doubts whether he can handle this job because he wasn't coaching. He was just talking to the media. But I thought JJ won the press conference yesterday. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in to this episode of A Casual Take. Follow all my social medias to stay updated on all things related to the show.